सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मयोगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ यहि इमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मयोगविद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां कृपया योगवेदान्तदर्शन साधनद्वारा आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य समस्त मोक्ष प्रक्रियाणां सहित पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति एकता प्राप्त्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने निष्ठित अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योगदर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं नमनं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम तृतीय पादम विभूति पादम। फ्रेंड्स 6 सूत्रास, दो बार प्लीज। ओम देशबंधः चित्तस्य धारणा। देशबंधः चित्तस्य धारणा। तत्र प्रत्यय एकतानता ध्यानं। तत्र प्रत्यय एकतानता ध्यानं। तदेव अर्थमात्र निर्भासं स्वरूपशून्यम् इव समाधिः। तदेव अर्थमात्र निर्भासं स्वरूपशून्यम् इव समाधिः। त्रयम् एकत्र संयमः। त्रयम् एकत्र संयमः। तत् जयात् प्रज्ञालोकः। तत् जयात् प्रज्ञा आलोकः। देन भूमिषु विनियोगः। तस्य भूमिषु विनियोगः। तस्य भूमिषु विनियोगः। See, as we earn the wealth and use for different purposes, and get the car, use for different travels. So to get the chitta into the Sanyamita sthiti by controlling it with regard to Desha, Vastu and Kala. We have to master it. It's a beautiful attempt, and if it is achieved, it is most fulfilling and required also. Even not only for spiritual successes, worldly successes also, Samyamita Chitta is a necessary qualification. And to put it more vividly, clearly, fearlessly, and ambiguously, every failure in life of ours is only because of Chitta Asamyamita. Every success is because of Samyamana. In that way, when we can understand the truth fact, then we love and like this Chitta Samyamanam, and we want to do sadhana to achieve it, and we do dharana dhyana samadhi regularly and get the mastery over that Chitta. Once it is achieved, the seeing of it means, how do we say Chitta Samyam Hua Prajna Alokaha? We are bright, we are brilliant, we are sharp, we are quick in understanding the thing correctly, perfectly, unconditional, unbiased. That's the meaning of opening of the prajna aloka. Samadhi prajnayaha aloka bhavati. Samadhi prajnayaha aloka. Simple देखो. Anything as it should be known to us. But why it is not known? Because our dhi is not in samastiti. It is distracted in rajo and rajoguna, or it is diluted because of tamoguna, or it is impurified by the vasanas or the impressions or habits or the natural tendency of getting influenced by others' words. Because of all that, of no thing we get prajna as it is. Just like when I go to shop, the moment I look at, I must know the condition of the vegetables, whether I should buy it or not. In a moment's time, why should we ask that fellow कि ताज़ा है क्या, कब लेके आया हो? ये प्रज्ञा आलोक है. The moment you look at it, you will know whether they are not. Go to other place, isn't it? In the same way, the moment you look at the people sitting next to you in the train, or you must know कि what is his nature tentatively. वो प्रज्ञा आलोक खुला होकर इससे बात करो टाइम वेस्ट है करके चुप होना है, या इनसे बात करो फायदा है करके बात करना है. I'm just giving very random examples. When the prajna aloka opens, you don't take even 1 minute also to decide what you want when you go to the hotel when the menu card is in front. Examples of opening up prajna aloka. There is no time involved, there is no effort involved, there is no confusion. Regarding knowing the things as they are and accordingly deciding. प्रज्ञा लोग खुला है तो you know what are your children, whether they will listen to you or not, how much your commanding, ordering will work, will not work. You know it very immediately. You say, hey, you kids, your life as you want to live. Or if it is understood that he is obedient, then he'll बुला के बैठा के आधा घंटा, these are the things you have done wrong, that's why you suffered, now change it. Pragnalok. So that is what is benefit of the samyamanam of the chitta. Then इसको हमें यूज करना है. तस्य भूमिषु विनियोगः. And in using the bhumikas, bhumi, three things we told. One, in removing negativities. Two, in bringing all the positivities. Third is in using it for the actual spiritual unfoldment of recognizing the Atma Tattva here in Yoga Darshanam by the practices of Chitta Nirodha wala Samadhiya. वृत्ति निरोध कराने वाले समाधियां करते करते स्वरूप प्रतिष्ठा रूपी लक्ष्य के लिए विनियोग करना है इस चित्त को, संयमित चित्त को. Before that, bring all positive qualities. Before that, remove all the negative qualities. So one who is Samyami, he will remove negativities. The Samyami will have all positive. Samyami will reach the goal. जिनका संयम नहीं है, कुछ नहीं होता. Done? Now, Bhumishu Viniyogaha, to this Bhashyakara's Bhashya, we started studying yesterday. Just let's spend 7-8 minutes today. Ki straight away, Tasya Samyamasya Jita Bhumehe Ya Anantara Bhumihi Tatra Viniyogaha. Okay, once you got Samyama of the Chitta and use it, by using it, you gain one Bhumika. Then Anantara Bhumihi Tatra Viniyogaha. Employ it in the conquering of the next bhumi. Okay, and here be careful about one thing. Ki without conquering the adhara bhumi, the lower bhumi, you cannot win the uttara bhumi. That is what he says. Nahi ajita adhara bhumi anantara bhumim vilanghya pranta bhumishu samyamam labate. So unless you conquer the lower bhumika, you cannot conquer the higher bhumika. This is one thing. And in the same sequence, what is said? The lower bhumikas are the outer, the higher is inner. Therefore, unless we conquer the outer bhumikas, we cannot conquer the antara bhumikas. So, what do you mean by conquering the outer bhumi with the samyama chitta? Obviously, is what in our vyavahara we have to be so decent and perfect with the help of the samyama that our vyavahara is so not a liability. Everything is done so perfect. That's what in today's introduction class, settling in outer life. That is possible only through dharma. Settling in inner life only through prema. And settling in spirituality only through jnana. मॉर्निंग इंट्रोडक्शन में हमने देखा ना, इन द उपनिषद क्लास. So here also the pranta antarabhumishu vinyoga, he says. Settle in the outer thing, then only use the samyama chitta to conquer the inner things. In inner things, conquer is Vedanta Bhasha mein crossing one by one koshas. Understand? Or not entering into the dream, bypassing the nidra avastha, in the jagrata only, having gained the ekagrata through contemplation, going near to the self. This is called as the Viniyoga of the Samyama Chitta Antara Bhumishu. Clear? See, Nahi Ajita Adhara Bhumihi Anantara Bhumim Vilanghya Pra Anta Bhumishu Samyamam Labate. So, we have to follow the sequence. Just like we saw, without Bahiranga sadhana, we can't do Antaranga. Without these two, Chitta Shuddhiya, freedom from the kleshas can't happen. Without that, Jnana Deepti cannot come. Without that, continuous Viveka Kyati cannot be. Without that, Paravairagya, and with which mm, giving up everything so that only the Atman is left for identity, thus leading to Saruma Pratishtha, this will not happen. In Vedanta also, unless we do the sadhana chatushtaya sampada, shravana manana we can't do. In bhakti also, first shravanam karna hai, then kirtanam. After these two only, the Lord will enter into our mind. That's why smaranam. Shravanam, kirtanam, Vishnu smaranam. Once smaran karne lage, then pada sevanam, archanam. They're all very systematical, sequential, subtler ways of evolving in sadhanas, devotional. So here also the following is first Adhara Bhumi, then Uttama Bhumi, or first the external Bhumi, internal Bhumi. Samyamata Chitta say conquer the outer Vyavahara. Then Samyamata Chitta say quieten the mind. Then Samyamita Chitta, if it is Vedanta Marga, search out for the self through Panchakosha or Triyavastha Viveka. If it is a Yoga Marga, try for the Sampragnata Sampragnat Samadhi for the elimination of Vrutthis along with the Samskar. That's the meaning of Viniyoga. ठीक है? नहीं अजिता आदर भूमि अनंतर भूमि मिलंग्य प्रांत सम्यम लभते. Now next one. तद अभावाच्च कुतः तस्य प्रज्ञालोकः. Isn't it? If the samyama chitta is not employed inside, understand, and conquering one by one koshas, let us use Vedantic Bhasha, how can the prajna aloka will happen? How can the aloka, the darshan of the prajnapti swarupa, inner Paramatma can happen? In Yoga Bhasha, how Vritti Nirodha leading to the Atman to recognize itself. And itself is Chaitanya Swarupa. That Chaitanya is Pragnapti. तो उस प्रज्ञप्ति चैतन्य आत्मा का आलोक मीन्स अनुभूति दर्शन. हाउ कैन इट हैपन माय डियर विदाउट डूइंग दिस? तुम बताओ. लाइक दैट व्यास जी इज क्वेश्चनिंग अस. Okay. Now, when two interesting thing comes up now. He says here, ki Ishvara prasadad jita uttara bhumikasya. Now, before taking the interesting point, another thing is, what is the alternative for this way prajna aloka creation? For the samyama achievement. For using the samyama chitta in different bhumikas and conquering them. Is there any alternative? Here unhesitatingly, our Bhashyakara tells an alternative. Because he is the Purana Karta, he is the Itihasa Karta. तो फुल उसमें उन्होंने of all देवता their upasana archana भर कर दिया ना. Vyas's biggest contribution is this only. Vedas are already existing, only compiled them. Upanishads were already existing, only compiled them. But what is his main contribution is, in Vedanta, he summarized and coordinated all of them through Brahma Sutra. That is his giving. More important than that for us is, he gave us the Puranas. And in Puranas, what is there is Paramatma and his greatness and Bhakti Saranagati to him. So such Vyasi, when he is writing commentary, definitely will show us the alternative for achieving this Samyama Chitta and using it in Bhumikas. What is that alternative? Ishvara Prasada. And how the Ishvara Prasada or Anugraha comes to us? When we do the Ishvara Pranidhana. So through Ishvara Pranidhana also that a Samyamata will come. Now therefore you understand, so many sadhanas are being taught or spoken, discussed, each one different from others. But in every of the sadhana discussion, are we not observing one thing is common called as Ishvara Pranidhana? As an alternative for the Uttama Adhikari sadhana of Abhyasa Vairagya, Ishvara Pranidhana hai ki nahi waha? Ishvara Pranidhana adva. Again in the Kriya Yoga for the Madhyama Adhikari, Ishvara Pranidhana hai ki nahi? Tapaswadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhana and Kriya Yoga. And for us the Manda Adhikaris, when we are talking about Yama Niyama, in the Niyama Sadhana, the fifth one is Ishvara Pranidhana only. है ना? सौचा संतोष तपस स्वाध्याय ईश्वर बलिदान. अब नाउ यहाँ आ रहा है कि डूइंग द कंट्रोल ऑफ माइंड विद देश काल वस्तु कॉल्ड संयमा. इवन इसके लिए भी ईश्वर प्रणिधान इज एन अल्टरनेट. So much Seishwaravada is Sankhya and Yoga, not Nirishwaravada. Other philosophies of Karna Danda, they are Nirishwara. वो लोग उपासना जरूरत नहीं, हम कर लेंगे. But Sankhya Yoga Vedanta are Seishwaravadas. साधना काल में वेदांत सिद्धि में ओनली ब्रह्मन, देयर इज नो entity as if Ishvara other than him. So here Ishvara prasadat cha, okay, jita uttara bhumikasya, the one who is conquering the uttara or upar or sukshma bhumikas, means one who is able to do the vritti nirodha to a great extent and becoming the prajna aloka chakshuvala. What happens there? As I, through the Samyama Chitta, purifying my Antakarana, I am freed from, be attentive, I am freed from the compulsion, the obligation of worried only about me. क्योंकि मेरे नामक पर्सनल वासनाएं खत्म हो. Now when it happens, we get tuned to the total. Like when I'm preoccupied in my house with my own daily routine, with all my selfishness, I'm not concerned how is mother's health or father's health or brother, sister. But when I'm out of my own ego selfishness, I become aware of all and concern ho jata hai. Same way, through Ishwar Pranidhana or one's own sadhana, when we have done Samyama, used it in bhumis, reached to the Prajna Loka, we come out of our own personal interest or attentions. Because of this, we become one with the total. Because of this, we will be able to know whatever we want to know. There here caution is given here by the Vyasa Bhagavan, the Bhashyakara, that even if you get the Prajnaloka position to be able to know, and what will you be able to know with the Prajnaloka? What is there in the chitta of others also. He says, never ever try to know it. That is a condition. He says, na adara bhumishu parachitta jnanadishu samyamaha yuktaha. Don't do the samyama prayoga on the parachitta to know what is there in them. परम का चित्त को जानने का प्रयत्न संयम से मत करो. Because any chitta is same kachra, and why you want to get all that nonsense on your head? That is why gurus never involve in our chitta. We tell what's our problem, they tell the solution, they move ahead. One of the very, very important thing is no need to involve in others' life at all. Forget about their inner chitta. This is a lakshana of a spiritual seeker. Unless they come and talk, and that too when some spiritual topic is there, हमें किसी के जिंदगी में फंसना ही नहीं. Otherwise the mithya jnana appears to be real. I myself am unreal as a jiva. How can I value others as jiva? ये सब सूक्ष्म विषय है. इसलिए कहते हैं परचित्त ज्ञानादिषु संयमः न युक्तः. Not correct it is to do the samyama on parachitta jnana adi. मतलब what is in his mind, what is his knowledge, what are his plannings, what he wants to do. No need. You know that story of a person did tapasya, when that Bhagavan came, he asked, tell me, oh Bhagavan, give me the moon that I am able to understand what is happening in others' mind. That was the beginning. Till he gave up that moon, he was never happy, never peaceful. and the whole joy of surprise from the life gone. Because the moment anybody comes, he already knows what is there in his mind. And his behavior is very erratic also, not normal. Because he knows it is very pathetic. Life's joy is when things are surprising. Isn't it? Why I'm happy with you? Because you give me surprise. कभी आते हो, कभी नहीं आते हो. Nothing is sure. Therefore, there is a joy. मजा नहीं रहेगा. If I come to know everything in advance. It is like, that fellow has seen that movie 22 times, Sholay. Then 23rd time, he took one of the friends who seeing first time. अब this fellow has seen 22 बार तो उसको सब पता है. No, every dialogue he is telling in advance. Oh, ये होने वाला, ये होने वाला. Will he enjoy it? The one who is gone for first time. चुप बैठ यार, तो मेरे को enjoy करने दे. You know, it is the maja of the life goes away. And also, unnecessary, the opinions about the people are formed. And our misuse of the Samyama Shakti. Our Samyama Shakti is for recognizing Paramatma in our heart, thereafter in everyone. बाकी सब मिथ्या माया है. Why are you valuing it? That is why parachittadishu samyamah न कर्तव्यः. कस्मात् वै तदर्थस्य अन्यथा एव अवगतत्वात्. तदर्थस्य एव अन्यतः अवगत means the purpose of the samyama is something else, not this nonsense. तदर्थस्य अन्यथा एव अवगतत्वात्. Avagati means purpose. Anyata means something else. Tadarthasya means of this samyama achievement of the chitta. Like you earn the money for what? To be comfortable as well as to serve the needy. No, you can't earn money to employ it in destroying others. That is not the purpose for which the money is earned. So to become a political leader, Mukhyamantri or Pradhan. Now that is to serve the nation, no? Not to support your own family members and not to increase your black money, Swiss bank money. इसके लिए है क्या power? Not to suppress others, not to only support your own religion or caste or all. इसके लिए थोड़ी होता है वो. Misuse हो जाएगा वो. So you must know why the samyama is being given to us. Remember throughout life, when we are doing any of our spiritual sadhana, we start getting some special powers. That should never be misused for worldly things. Better don't have them. Even the worldly powers, the power of money, power of position, power of followers with us, अगर उसको हम गलत यूज कर रहे हैं तो उसको नहीं रहना बेटर है. That's why I always feel that something is not given to us by God means He is protecting us from misusing. क्योंकि जब होता ही नहीं तो मिसयूज का चांस ही नहीं होता. अगर है मानो, लेट आई हैव 10 करोड़ रुपए नहीं है बाबा, डोंट टेल द इनकम टैक्स वाले, दे हैव टू गो एम्प्टी हैंडेड. देन आई विल ऑलवेज बी वरीड इन एम्प्लॉइंग इट. नहीं है तो न रहेगा बास, न बजेगी बांसुरी. इसलिए स्पिरिचुअल सीकर नेवर गोज फॉर एनी सिद्धीज, एनी पॉपुलैरिटीज, नथिंग. बस परमात्मा को पाना है फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट. ऑल अदर अगेन मिथ्या माया मोह. सो तदर्थस्य अन्यतः एव अवगतत्वात्. Two meanings. One is what? The purpose of gaining Samyama Chitta is something else, to know the truth. Other meaning of sentence is, if you misemploy Samyamata to know what is happening in the other's Chitta, you only get confused and worried. उसका अलग रास्ता, मतलब अलग उसका रिजल्ट होता है. तो डोंट डू दैट. Like you have to take right turn to go to the place where you are supposed to go. But if you take a left turn, not only you are not going where you have to go, but somewhere wrongly you are going. So samyama is to used for knowing the Paramatma. If you try to know through it the chitta ka, other ka, dusro ka chitta, not only you are not knowing Paramatma, but you are involving unwanted things. Why should you involve in other jiva? जो हो रहा है होने दो. And it will be very terrible experience, no? If we come to know what is in others chitta. Every moment they will have so much a variety of thinkings. In one of those, cinema में, he gets that boon from Babaji. दूसरे को And he goes to college. He's a professor, I think. Students start talking so negative about him. इसको सब पता है. A beggar on the road. He goes to give him money. The beggar gives such a abuse to this fellow. He knows it because दूसरों के मन में क्या है. He was so fed up. Goes to the master, निकाल दो ये वाला. एक ही बात, अगर ये जरूरत होता है तो भगवान खुद ही वो सिद्धि देते हैं ना. But for Mahatmas, he gives. Only when required they employ. They have freedom. They are not under compulsion कि जबरदस्ती संयमित चित्त कोई भी सामने आए उसके बारे में जाने. ऐसा नहीं होता. Mahatmas refuse to see the chitta of others. And when the time of repair or work comes, then ask them, get the data or switch on that ability to know what is in their chitta, they repair it. Just like the car mechanic. He will not go to the car parking place and open the bonnet of everything and check because he knows the mechanism of a car. He will sit in his garage. Anybody comes and ask कि हमारा रिपेयर करो, तब खोल के वो देखेंगे, जो प्रॉब्लम है सेट करेंगे, छोड़ देंगे. इन द सेम वे आर द गुरुस. कस्मात् तदर्थस्य अन्यथा एव अवगतत्वात् देन भूमेः अस्य एव अनन्तरा भूमिः इति अत्र योगः एव उपाध्यायः. कथम् एवं हि एतत्. One more topic comes. Then if I have conquered this bhumika through this samyamta chitta, what is next? How will I know? Please tell me. When you told me not to involve in others chitta, okay, I won't do. But कौन सा नेक्स्ट भूमि कैसे मुझे पता चलेगा? इस प्रश्न का जो आंसर या व्यास भगवान देते हैं ना, so important it is. Very, very essential. And it is really enlightening and lightening also. It gives a great sigh of relief. जिंदगी भर के लिए एक खास एहसास हमको रिलीफ मिलेगा when you listen and answer to this question, that how to know what are the next two bhumikas where I have to apply my samyama chitta. कल हम इसको देखेंगे. ठीक है. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. तत्सत ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Friends, don't miss our morning Upanishad. This class now in half an hour we'll have Mandukya Upanishad in other language, then Gita for the youth. Evening, whatever text we started, Yoga, the Vasishta Maharamayana, and we are seeing that Shiva Stotram and chanting of Lalita Sahasranama, chanting of Rubu Gita. डेली हमारे 10-12 क्लासेस हो रहे. सब में इन्वॉल्व हो जाओ. जब एनर्जी है, मौका है, देन ओनली यू हैव टू उठाओ द फायदा, बिकॉज व्हेन वी वांट द अपॉर्चुनिटीज मे नॉट कम. आई एम तो reveling in doing all this every day, and so much required to tune to divine in today's terrible Kali Yuga, outer and inner. In cash, we have asked for it, we got it. Let us use it. Okay, be regular. Keep on telling your friends. Someday it will click to them. Thank you.